Folks, this is the very much Sean me, not Sean as in I've changed my name by deed poll, more Sean as in I've decided to take a bit of hair off because it's the winter and why not? And right now you're thinking this is ham-fisted and you'd be right. So I'm here because of this little fella here. It's the BT Whole Home Wi-Fi system. Just got it figured out, and if you're curious, the reason why this place is in such a state of abject disarray, oh my God, camping chairs and all sorts of crap. It's an absolute nightmare. I still haven't even figured out how to film using the proper camera on the smartphone yet, but we'll take that for another day. That's not really important. Today, Factnology introduces you to the majesty that is that. It's a mirrored version of the BT Whole Home Wi-Fi. This is a twin pack and it's on special offer just now at around about the $99.99 mark. So exceptional value. Why do I want to share this with you? Well, in this house of mine that we've recently bought, and oh my God, we have figured out that there's a lot of these very thick walls here. There used to be mirrors there. They're down there now. I don't really want to go any further into this. It's an absolute nightmare. I need a shave as well, so I'm thinking I'm a bit self-conscious. So while we're looking around the house and getting ourselves set for some building work to come in, that's going to be happening really soon, honestly. We discovered that in a lot of the space, there were a lot of dead zones. And like I say, a lot of these brick walls, a lot of issues with trying to get signal through. And Dan Lyons, who is a co-host of mine on the Double D Guys podcast, which was fantastic, but a limited run, exclusive, so that you don't get bored and I don't get bored of you getting bored, because that would be not too great at all. Let's just sit down here for a second and I'll just explain the story. Dan was talking about Google Home having some kind of a mesh network thing going on. Google Wi-Fi, let's call it that. And so I was thinking, well, that sounds pretty cool. That might be a solution. Which is why I discovered BT Whole Home Wi-Fi. And I've got to say to you, look at this, right? Let's bring it over here just so you can have a quick look. I feel like Annika Rice on Treasure Hunt, which, believe me, you don't want to see me in a boiler suit. So, Whole Home Wi-Fi comes in a variety of different situations. You can get it as a twin pack, you can get it as a 3-pack, you might even get it as a 4-pack, something for the weekend. It's a bit scary. What this does is gives you these two satellite-like devices that one you plug into your router, and it doesn't have to be BT, quite crucially. That's really important because, not sure. I'm with First Utility, which is just one of these companies that just uses randomly another company to piggyback on. They send around BT Open Space to install, running at a quite respectable 76 megabytes per second, so that's quite nice. So I thought, well, let's give it a shot, because I'd heard from people on different forums that we can use these bad boys on any router with any ISP. So giving it a go, it was a bit arduous, I won't lie. It was a little bit on the difficult side to get it set up. I connected one of them via Ethernet to the router, and I was getting the flicking light, and then it went to red, and I was like, oh God. And then I installed the Whole Home Wi-Fi app on my phone. Now you have to do that, that's important. Look at them wall lights, by the way. You can have them. Let me know, and when I take them off the wall, instead of going into a skip, they can go into your bathroom, toilet, kitchen. I suppose they're quite elegant. If you like 1960s houses with a certain touch of extravagance about them. So I plugged this in and I had red lights, and you need the app. The app is available in Google and Apple flavours. Did that, didn't like it, uninstalled it, installed it, oh God, still flashing red lights. I've changed the Ethernet connection around. Got ADHD today, haven't I? On the router there. So I've changed it around at the back to various different ports. Wasn't happy. Eventually, tenacity, patience and perseverance won out. This is my new pod, this, I quite like it here. You need a sofa when you've got camping chairs and a Dyson. That's just the posh bit. So yeah, eventually, so we got to the point where, yeah, actually, I just thought, give it a while. You never know. A bit like traffic lights, the red light might change to green, or in this case, blue. And eventually it did. And the app suddenly connected. What I'd done, us guys are always the same, aren't we? We don't RTFM, which in plain English is read the effing manual. If I had done, I'd have realised that I don't switch anything on. It's a bit like the Sonos installation process, where don't touch anything. Install the app and let the app walk you through the installation. That was so important, and it's worked an absolute treat for me. Learned my lesson. So that's all set up now. The blue lights are on. I went into the kitchen. I'll give you a little second walk around now. Believe me, it's not as terrifying for you because you don't have to live here as it is for me. Installed in the kitchen. The camping fridge doesn't work. By the way, if you work for council, there's no need to come and condemn this house. We are having it done, and the cracks in the wall, I believe, will be plastered over, even though it might be terminal. Got your BT socket up there, look at that, number 2 coming in. This house reminds me of a number 2, actually. So I installed that up there, and I've got to say, now it's installed, these dead zones are a thing of the past. I've got blazing fast Wi-Fi in here because this BT whole home Wi-Fi apparently does improve also the speed as well as the accessibility of the Wi-Fi network. Mesh networking is what it's called. You might want to do a bit of comparison between BT whole home Wi-Fi and Google Wi-Fi, because both sets of products are available. Although I've got to say to you, you know, if you look at the packaging as well, this is proper sweet stuff. Look at this. Very Apple. And it's got nice inside. I'm not going to open it up again because I won't be able to squeeze it back in. Who's been there before? And yeah, it's all working really nicely. Everything you need in the pack is there. You've got your Ethernet cables. Just the one, actually, I do lie. 2 whole home Wi-Fi's, which are fantastic, and the mains power adapters, because they both need plugging in. And effectively how it works, you're probably thinking, well, Dave, I'm already connected to my router, and I'm already understanding what Wi-Fi is. Why do I need these bad boys? Well, obviously, it's about spreading the Wi-Fi network around more thickly across your property. You can get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 6 of these per property, per network, which means if you've got a 6th floor house or you live in a very long tent, then you've got yourself covered. Apart from that, you actually effectively sign into the BT whole home Wi-Fi network. So as I say, it sets there as a layer on top of your existing home network. You're encouraged to forget your home Wi-Fi network and the password, because now, like, BT whole home Wi-Fi's got it sorted. It's all there. All right then, mate. Look at that. Mr. Windows is looking through them into my wacky world of technology. Anyway, yeah. So in summary, you've pretty much got everything you need to know about mesh networking, about BT whole home Wi-Fi, and more importantly, one elegant box. As Piers Morgan was saying just this very morning to Susanna Reid, I've not seen you with a tarantula in your box. You had to be there. It was one of those moments of greatness that will never be repeated, and that's momentous serendipity for you. Hope you enjoyed it. I would like to take you on another circuitous route through my technology, route through my life and through technology. And Thacknology has recently acquired a Squarespace website and Thacknology.com. So things are looking up, things are looking great. And if you like the whole idea of Windows, then Dan Harris is your man. Check him out on Twitter. He'll also be able to help you with anything remotely Microsoft. I'll take care of the rest for you. It's been great catching up. Have yourself a fantastic day, and Claw. More importantly, we'll be back to you with Thacknology before too long. Bye for now.